Hey everybody, the Real Behemoth here, back in with another video for Heroes of History. Today we're going to be going over our updated purple Tesla tier list. Now, as you guys all know, we're going to continue updating these tier lists as we continue to push in this game and gain additional experience. And that way we make sure that these tier lists continue to stay the most accurate they can be. Now in D tier, we've got our 2-star heroes that are going to have very little to zero utility in Tesla. I definitely don't recommend using either of these heroes really at all for Tesla, as you're not going to find much use at all for them. Now in C tier, we have Titus. He's going to be doing a little bit of single target damage, and he has a little bit of a shield that comes with him as well when he does use his ability. I definitely think that on the earlier stages when you do have limited heroes, he is going to be one of your go-tos on that front line hit there. Now in B tier, we have Oracle, Otto, and Chiyome. Oracle is going to be used against the minions primarily to reduce their defense so you can wipe them out very quickly and a lot faster. Otto can be used for a little bit of a shield for one of your other teammates and for his taunt so that he takes all the aggro from the minions so they don't do as much damage or any damage to the rest of your heroes. Chiyome, I definitely wanted to put her in A tier, but I had to settle for B tier because she is only 2-star. I have her maxed. I have her ability maxed and her level maxed at 40. But that's where you're going to find her crutch. She does increase her attack speed, and she does quite a bit of damage against the boss. I believe the last I cleared was 11 or 12, and I did continue to use her. So she does still have utility on some of those later levels, but she is going to end up dying pretty quickly if the boss does target her. Now, in A tier, we do have Ben Franklin, Abe Lincoln, we have Spartacus, Mansa Musa, and Musashi. Ben Franklin is in A tier because he does not do, any damage specifically against the boss. However, he is going to be utilized against the minions there. He's going to debuff the crap out of them, excuse my language, and he is going to cause a lot of miss hits from them against your team. So there is still quite a bit of utility from him. And just simply due to him being a 5-star, his basic attack damage against the boss will be a little bit higher than some of your other heroes, especially at his later levels. Abe Lincoln, similar to Ben Franklin, he is a support unit. So in that sense, they are very similar. You can actually use his skill, to prevent the boss from dealing his ult shot. However, he is going to get off his initial ult against one of your heroes, and that's partly why I put him in A tier, but the other portion as to why is you have to time it kind of perfectly in order for the boss to miss or for your heroes to be invincible while the boss ults, which can be a little bit tricky at times. Spartacus is going to be one of your, go-tos when it comes to single target damage against this boss, so I definitely recommend using him if you do have him. And he's going to be dealing some of the most damage against the boss. He is a little bit useless when it comes to the minions themselves, but against the boss specifically, he's going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Mansa Musa is going to be one of your primary buffers in this Tesla mode. You're going to find that he does help your team quite a lot. I did make a hero highlight of him, which I did share a Tesla matchup. So please go and watch that if you are very curious to see additional gameplay on him specifically. He is going to help in Tesla. I believe the difference was with and without him was about 7%. And so that was absolutely crucial in timing and to make sure that the boss isn't able to summon more minions to kill the rest of your heroes. Musashi, like Spartacus, is going to be one of your main damage sources for single target damage against the boss. He just slashes that boss's HP right down, so definitely recommend using him. He does come across very squishy, meaning he has very little HP/defense, but he is, just because of his, single target damage, you are going to definitely use him in Tesla, especially on those earlier and mid levels. Now in S tier, we have we have Confucius, and we have Edison. Marie is going to be really your only 5-star damage dealer for purple Tesla. Now we have, of course, we have Ben Franklin, we have Abe, but they aren't damage ability focused. So you are going to make sure that you're using Marie, especially at those later levels. When you have her leveled up and her ability leveled up, you're going to find that she does do quite a bit of damage against both the boss and minion clearing. Confucius is going to be your primary buffer of use when it comes to purple Tesla. He is going to, increase attack speed, and he does have a couple other things in his toolkit there that is going to prove very useful for Tesla. So if you do have him, absolutely recommend leveling him both for Tesla and for, treasure hunt, for your team 2 or 3 in treasure hunt when the exhaustion mechanic does get released. If you haven't seen anything about that exhaustion mechanic, I did make a video on it a little while back, so go ahead and check that out. Now, lastly, we have Edison in S tier. Now, he is a little bit squishy, but he is going to be one of your go-tos when it comes to damage dealing against the purple Tesla, both boss and minions. His charge time is very quick. He does quite a bit of damage, and he increases his own attack speed every single time that he ults. So you're going to see him just absolutely pop off attack speed-wise at the later times in this Tesla mode. So he's going to be firing his little light bulbs very quickly and doing quite a bit of damage to the boss just himself. And for minions, he is going to be one of your main sources for clearing the minion levels and minion stages. Paired with Oracle or Confucius or even Mansa Musa, you're going to find that he's going to be, alongside Marie, your main source for clearing those minions very quickly, if at all. So I definitely recommend using him if you do have him. Now, I'd really be curious to see what you guys would change on this tier list and why. Who would you move and where? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.